Well, hello, hello. How are you? How are you? How are you? Um, I'm doing good. I'm set to get started here with our crochet-along. I've been winding yarn, winding. Anyhow, yep, that's what I've been doing. So anyhow, Um, I'm ready to go. How about you? If you saw the thumbnail, you saw that we're going to do these Christmas trees. We talked about it last time. Talked about the little Christmas trees. And that's what we're going to do. And if you'll notice in the picture, my yarn is multicolored. So I bought a cake of sugar wheel cotton from Hobby Lobby. And it has, well, let me see. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10 colors, 10 different colors. Some of them are very similar, very, very similar. Like, I'll show you just a second. I'm trying to get I'm looking at a video again this week for our crochet-along, but she just does the best job, I'm telling you. I subscribe to her and she just does the best job. Anyhow, so this is 355 yards. It is a 3-weight cotton yarn, so it's a little bit finer cotton. Now, the first center was this green. Okay, beautiful green. Okay, trees, right? And then it went to this green. And then it went to this green, which is, you might argue that they're the same, but they're not. And I'll tell you why. Because this is one color. It's really one shade of green. And when you get to this one, it has blue mixed in. Can you see that? So they're slightly different. They really are slightly different. Anyhow. Then we moved on to true, like blue. And then this is like a, I don't know. No, what kind of blue is that? I don't know. And then we've got purple. Some of them, the color changed like abruptly. And it was like, boom, there's the new color. And you could really tell. Others kind of faded into each other. And then I have these three. Of course, I'm going to keep this yellow for all of the stars because, the trees get stars at the top. All right, now hello, Sherry and Dawn and Michelle. Hello, ladies. How are you? Before we get started, okay, I have recorded this. It'll be part of a vlog at some point. I'm not going to show you everything in here, but I went out looking for things to decorate my trees with. So like itty bitty little pom-poms. All right, itty bitty pom-poms. I found some little candy canes. There's other stuff in here too. I'm not going to go over everything, but I got some little bells, which are, I don't know, it depends on how big these turn out, if they're too big or not. There's other stuff in there too. But then what I was really looking for, I couldn't find in any of the stores. So, I went to my other spot, Amazon, and I got this little box. You'll be surprised when you see what's in this little box because I'll tell you what, there's a million little decorations in here. Look at this. I don't know how I got them all back in the box, actually. Look at these guys. I mean, they're adorable. Depending on how big our tree turns out, these are to like put on the little branches. So look at, we've got like stars. This is like a flowery thing. What's that? A reindeer, a funny little star, a bunny, a tree, another type of tree. There's lots of different trees. That's a reindeer. There's all kinds of stuff in here. There are itty bitty candy canes. Did I get a candy cane? No, I didn't get a candy cane. I thought I grabbed a candy cane, but I didn't get a candy cane. There's snowmen. There's just all these little things that you can put like on the branches, right? And these have a tiny, tiny candy cane in here somewhere. I know, here it is. Itty bitty candy cane. Look at that one. So we'll see. These are bigger candy canes. We shall see how big the tree comes out based on, you know, what yarn you use. A lot of these like videos and patterns and whatnot, they are using, I think I can pick these up. No. They're using like some really fine little cottons, much finer than 3-weight, but we shall see. I mean, I have plans to make several, all right? So we shall see how it goes. I have a 4mm hook for this. This yarn recommended a 4.5, and I was like, yeah, I know how I am. This is a 3-weight. I'm going to use a 4, okay? And we'll see how it goes. I might want to go smaller. If I do, then, you know. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is I need to decide the order of my colors. So I want to use all the colors in this one. I mean, like, you know, get up to the orange and the pink at least. So I don't think I want to use all the greens. And we're going to start at the top. So we're starting at the top of the tree. And it gets bigger. So the very first little, you make individual little caps, little rounds. So the first one's going to be pretty small. And then the next one gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I think there's 5 layers. Let's see if we have 5 layers. I think we do. So I'm going to be able to use 5 colors on this one. I think so. I think there's 5. So she's using a cotton yarn 4-ply. See, I don't know what, it's smaller than this. I might want to go a little smaller than this. I'm going to try it out and we'll see how it goes. And then I might need to go down a little. Hello, Jody. How's Jody? So what do I want to be at the bottom? What do I want to be at the top? How do I want to do this? What do I want my colors to be? I don't know. So I do want to like gradiate them because that's what this yarn does, right? It goes green to blue to purple to pink to orange. I want to keep them kind of that way. Oh, that sounds like fun, Jody. I guess we're going to be in a minute too. Dale's on his way here from picking up the grandkids. Apparently they had a day off today and they didn't want to hang out with the other grandma. So he went and picked them up. They're on their way here. I'm like, you just need to keep them out there and keep them quiet and keep them, you know, out of my hair. That's all I got. I didn't sign up for this. I mean, it was just this morning he found out. So I don't know. We shall see. Anyhow, at the top, it seems like green should be at the bottom and the other lighter, prettier colors at the top, which in my head, I'm like, you know, I'd rather have the bigger part of the tree be the prettiest colors. But anyhow, that's what we're going to do. We're going to start with orange. We're going to save the yellow for our stars, and we're going to start with the orange. Okay? Oh, no. That's no fun to have a sick kid. Jackson was here one day, except he was tired. He just wanted to sleep. He stayed on the couch, in front of the couch on the floor, and he just laid there, and he didn't care. He just wanted to sleep. I'm like, okay, you just stay there. Stay away from me. Don't breathe on me. You stay over there. You're good. Take a nap. So that's how that went. Anyhow. Okay, so here we go. We start with a magic ring, of course. So, because all of this is like circular, you know, they're all circular. So we're starting with a magic ring. Now, they call them tree 1, tree 2, tree 3, 4, however many rounds we do. We can do these as trees. We can do these as ornaments that hang. There's all kinds of options. And you guys cannot see what I'm doing at all. We're very messed up here. Okay, there we go. All right, now we can see. So in our magic ring, it's, first of all, it says do 2 chains. I hate it when they do chains anyhow. And then do 6 double crochets. Okay, so that's easy. We're just going to do us 2 chains and 6 double crochets. How is everybody there? Today and yesterday, it's cold. I mean, it has gone down to the 40s. It's gotten chilly willy. And Dale's outside working on the boxes. He has 2 sides done in the garden. He has 1 to go. And I said, well, it's going to be nicer on Monday. Can you be done by Monday? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm going to tighten up my ring, and I'm going to assume we're going to slip stitch into the beginning of the round, right? And then slip stitch. I'm going to tighten up. Tighten up. She's tightening right now. Yes, she is. Okay, so we are slip stitching. And this is going to make a little dome, right? Just like a little bitty dome. Okay. Now, we are going to, what you do, chain 3? Chain 3. And do a double crochet in each stitch around until we get to 12. Okay? See, this is what I don't like. Okay, here's what I don't like. Tell me this. I know, Dale's something. Tell me this. When you chain 3, now, is that counting as your first stitch? Because I don't tend to want to count that as, I want to count that as a stitch, right? So in my brain, I would do another double crochet like right there in the next space, and that would be like 2. Now, do they count this one? I don't know. I never understand that. 3, chain 3, and then 2 double crochet. So they don't count it. Okay, they're not counting it. All right, so we're gonna go on and we're gonna do, there's 2 in that stitch. That's why I like just working in continual rounds. It's so much easier, you know? In my brain, anyhow. Yeah, so it got cold. I've been inside. I've been hibernating. I've been doing weird stuff, you guys. I have been organizing things. I organized my stack of books over here. 4, 6, 8, 10. I organized my safety eyes. I organized safety eyes. Then I organized, that got me into organizing, see, I got a hole. I don't like this. I shouldn't have a hole. Why do I have a hole? I don't know. Then I got into organizing all of my, okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitches. Okay. This should have worked out, right? Organized all of my, what's the word I'm looking for? All my little notions. That's what I'm looking for. Notions. And I had 2 baskets full of stuff. And in those 2 baskets were intermingled all of the little stuffed animals that I want to, okay, 2, 4, 6, that I want to make the little little blankets with, you know. So I was organizing, lots and lots of organizing. Very interesting. Oh, nice. Finished a diamond painting. Yay. Yay, yay. I've made some progress on my Capture by Radiance, my bird. It's really pretty. I've gotten into like the green tips on the wings, and there's a lot of ABs in there. So they are just shimmering and shining, and they're really pretty. So, all right. So we're up to 12 stitches around. 12 stitches around. And then we slip stitch when we get back around. I guess she's got a little hole on hers too. Not. Oh, now we have to watch an ad. This is one thing about watching videos to do this. It is very pretty, Jody. It is very, very pretty. Okay, she does give us written directions. Okay, there we go. She gives us written directions at the top for the round. So it's a chain 1 and then single crochet. Oh, this is all in the, wait. Oh, single crochet, and then in the next stitch, do 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets. Okay. Then the next one will be a single crochet. Then go to the next stitch and do 2 doubles, chain 2, I think 2 doubles. Although I don't think that's gonna turn out. Yeah, well, never mind. Yes, it will. Single, and then in your next stitch, 2 doubles, chain 2, 2 doubles. Yeah, we're using 2 stitches. We're using 1 for the single and 1 for this little cluster we're making. I think I kind of want a smaller hook. This is a little gappier than I want. So I might go grab a smaller hook. You know, that's the thing of, using different yarns, and I never know what kind of yarn they're using because they always just say something like it's 4-ply cotton or something, and like, what's a 4-ply cotton? I took a picture at one point of when they say things like that, what 4-ply cotton means. I'll show this to you in just a second, and we can decide together if it should be a little smaller. Now, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think it's a little too holey, a little too gappy, a little too loosey-goosey? I do. So what do I go to? Do I go to down one size? I think I'm just going to go, hang on. I'm going to go to 3.75. One moment. I'd rather change now and be happy with it than get all the way down the line and, Okay. Yep, I don't think I like the 4. Okay, so we're going to start over. You like to hang out with me for this stuff, right? Yeah. Okay. I used more yarn than I thought it did. Okay, let's try this again. Magic circle. 6 double crochets in the center. I'm really kind of surprised it starts with double crochets. I would have thought it started with single crochets to make it little and tiny. Hello, Sean, and hello, Angie. How are you guys? The Friday afternoon crew, we're here. I think I got 5. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I need one more. Okay, let's tighten this up. Yeah, I almost went with Dale because he said, do you want to get lunch? And I said, I'd love to get lunch. And then he was going to go pick up the grandkids. But then I was like, you're not going to be back in time. I'm not ready for my live. I've got to clean off my table. I have got to, do other things. You're not going to be back in time. I said, I guess I can't go. Guess I can't go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're going to go over here. Now we're doing 2 in every double, 2 doubles in every stitch. So, and he's like, well, then just stay home. I said, I wanted lunch. He said, I'll bring you lunch. I'm like, okay, bring me lunch. So he just called just before I went live, like 2 minutes before I went live. And he's at McDonald's. I'm like, okay. All right, what do I want from McDonald's, huh? I was hoping he was going to Subway. But nope. McDonald's. Oh, well. I lost count. Do I have enough stitches? Okay, I'm going back to see what people are talking about here. Let's see. Finish a blanket. It's hourglass shape. Whoops. Hi, Emma. Yeah, it probably shouldn't be hourglass shape, Sean, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 12 stitches. Okay. Slip stitch to the beginning here. All right. Yeah, I like this better already. Like it. That's much nicer. I like that. All right. Now, what did we do on that last round? I know we did 2 doubles and yada, yada, yada. But, okay. I didn't know what we started with. Okay. We did a chain 1. And then we did a single crochet. Single crochet. And then in the next stitch, we did 2 doubles, chain 2, 2 doubles. And then we single crochet in the next stitch. Oh, get ready. Here they come. The garage door is opening, you guys. Look out. Oh. All right. Single crochet. And I think each round will end with this little ruffly thing. Each round will end with this. And then what happens is that you increase each little section every round. You make it a little bit bigger, and then you do this little frilly thing on the outside. Christmas trees. Christmas trees. That's what we're doing. Yep. And they're like these stacked Christmas trees, tiered, stacked. I mean, I saw them a long time ago last year when I was looking for Christmas tree patterns, and I avoided them. I didn't want to do this because I thought they just looked like it was going to be too much work. All you do is glue these things together. I mean, you have to make all the little tiers, all the little rounds, but then you glue them together. So, I mean, that's not too hard, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta do one more. Okay, another single, and then in this one I do another little grouping. All right, and then we slip stitch, I'm assuming, to our first stitch, which was a single crochet. We slip stitch to it. Yep, slip stitch into that little single crochet, and here is our first little tree piece. I thought it would be more pointy too. You know what I mean? More pointy, but it's kind of flat. It's okay. We're going to keep going. I believe that's it for this first one. Let's check and make sure. Yeah, hers is more pointy in the center. I guess I can make mine pointy. Like, I can make it pointy. All right. Hi.
Hi.
You brought popcorn from the hardware. Oh boy, you got popcorn.
Guess what?
What?
You got free food.
How'd you get free food?
You know, they screwed up the order,
Oh, okay.
and then I got a free food coupon from another one from
Okay. Oh, the Monopoly thing.
that game. Yeah.
He's playing Monopoly. There you go.
Free food.
All right. Hello, Lydia. Thank you. There's lunch. Not certain how I'm going to eat it and talk to you guys, but hey, we'll figure that out. We will figure that out later, huh? I don't know. Hi, Dale. He left us. Yeah. Okay. Tree number 2. We got to pick a new color. We're going to go pink. All right. Let's go to pink. So we start the same way. Surprise, surprise. We start the same way. We start with 6 double crochets in our magic ring. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I've made enough circles like this with all my little amigurumi stuff. And why would just doing 6 double crochets and then 6 double crochet increases, why would that make it pointy in the center? All the little well, I guess they start to get a little rounded, but not like as much as she's got. Anyhow, well, I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I just don't feel they're very pointed in the center. All right. Round 2 is 3 chains, and then we're back to our same pattern. 2 double crochet, in each stitch around for a total of 12. Hello, Sean. Sean, I messaged you today. Did you see that I messaged you? If you didn't see that I messaged you, I messaged you. Oh, goodness. There's 4. And 6. And 8. And 10. Okay, this one's curling a little more than the other one did, which is good. And 12. Okay. And then we slip stitch into our beginning chain. All right. Okay, see that one's much more pointy. But look at the hole in the back. Why is there such a big hole in the back? I don't get that. I don't know why that's happening. Okay. Next round. This one, now we got to increase. I know, we got to keep going. Yep. Now for round 3, we chain 3. And we do a double crochet. And then 2 double crochets. Okay, double crochet and 2 double crochets. All the way around. So a double and then 2 doubles. By the time we get all the way around, we should have 18. Double and then 2. Double and then 2. Double and 2. Double and then 2. That should be 18. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yep. Slip stitch into the top of the first double crochet. All right. Round 4. Hey, we're cruising. Look at round 4. Ding, ding. Round 4 is chain 1. Okay, now we're going to do that lacy thing. We're going to do that lacy thing around. Now, chain 1. Single crochet. Then in the next stitch, we do 2 doubles, chain 2, and 2 doubles. All right. Single, next stitch, 2 doubles, chain 2, and 2 doubles. That's all we're doing all the way around, you guys. See, so we did one more increase round in this one to make it 1 round bigger. We should have 9 petals when we're done with this one. Which makes sense. We got 18 stitches. All right. We divide that by 2. We get 9. That's 9 petals. Yay. Did you have therapy today, Sean? There's a loud children. A loud child. You're a loud child. They must have got a cat to come in. They're all excited. There's a cat. Oh my goodness. The other night, well, it was actually morning. I think it was 5 in the morning. The dogs wanted out. I got to put the dogs out. And the big orange cat that we see sometimes was sleeping up on the couch, and he kind of hopped down and jumped down onto the deck, and I was like, hey, and I kind of walked that way a little bit, and he hopped down and he went out and sat in the yard, and I was like, hey buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I got room for one more. Okay, yep, a single there, and then one more little petal in that stitch right there. Okay, perfect. These are going to be fun to decorate. I'm looking forward to decorating them, putting all the little embellishments on them. And I have quite a few besides what I showed you guys. I have more. Okay, look there. Now it's getting pointy like a hat. That one's more pointy. I like that one. All right. Okay, because see now, look, this one stacks on top of there. Look. Wow, look it. We're building a tree. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to do a purple. Which purple? Light purple or dark purple? Dark purple or light? Let's go with the dark purple. Just because those are all kind of dark. I think they're kind of dark. Oh, yeah. Hello, Magic Frog. How are you? All right. Round 3. I know it's going to start exactly the same, or tree 3. Sorry, not round 3, but tree 3. I know it's going to start exactly the same, right? This one gets a base. Like you can crochet a little base. Yep, dark purple. See, yeah, that's what I was thinking. The dark purple, right? These are all kind of more bright colors. Some of the others are a little more light pastel. They're not light pastel, but you know what I mean. All right. Here we go again. See, it gets very easy to do after all. I can see sitting around and just making a bunch of little rings here, You could always put your colors together later if you wanted to. I have some pinks downstairs. They are a gradiating pink. It was a knit crate, and it was several different pinks. And I'm like, I want to use that and just make a whole pink tree. I think that would be beautiful. I'm probably going to do that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yep. Probably going to grab that. It's already all caked up. Yes, making a tree. You got it. Making a little tree. It's already caked up. I wound them a long time ago. I had some project in mind I was going to make with it, but never did. It's still in the knit crate box and everything. It's just sitting downstairs, folks. Sitting downstairs. All right. Now we increase this round. 2 double crochets in each one around. Oh wait, I forgot to do my chains. I forgot to do my chains. I got to do a chain 3 here. And then 2 double crochets in each round. Or in each stitch. In each stitch round. Oh, Dawn, you have to see what I bought. Okay. When I finish this one, remind me, I'll get out this little set of stuff I found. And it just makes me scream, yep, I'm doing the pink tree. I'm doing the pink tree. I know I am. Now this one on the little pot that the tree sits in, she actually put some safety eyes and made a little smile. Now you don't have to do that. I mean, you can if you want. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that on some of them, make them a little more whimsical. You know what I'm saying? I thought I did too many here. I did. I got carried away with myself. Oh, well, hello. I have memories to look at on Facebook. Well, isn't that grand? That is just, that's spiffy. Okay, round 3 is chain 3. Do a double crochet in the next stitch. I'm going to close up my ring here. And then 2 doubles in the next. So it's just basic increasing. It's just we're doing them with double crochets and not single crochets, which is interesting. Oh, I told you I was going to show you. Oh, wait. Maybe I'll finish this whole purple one and then I'll show you my stuff. Because I found cute stuff. I had to really look. I thought for sure I would find a bunch of stuff in like their Christmas area. Because they have all kinds of things. You know, they've got stickers and they've got confetti and they got all kinds of stuff. But I was not finding what I was looking for. Like those little plastic things I showed you at the beginning. I wasn't finding those. But I did go over to the bead area. The bead area did not disappoint, right? Didn't disappoint. Okay, do I have 18 now? Let's see. But that chain 3 keeps throwing me off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I only have 15. Oh, no, I gotta do this. Okay, 16. And then 2 right there. Okay, 17 and 18. And then join over here to the top of the chain 3. All right. Okay, what do we do for this next one? My guess is we probably do double crochet, 2 double crochets. Let's see. Am I right or wrong? Let's see. Double crochet, double crochet. Oh yeah, okay. It is. They did it differently. They do double crochet in the next, 2 in the next, double crochet in the next. And then you repeat, which is another single double crochet. And then 2. So we do have 2 doubles between the increases. Yes, we do. Some people write it that way. This pattern I was working on today, you guys. Oh my goodness. I was so confused. I had never seen a pattern written like that before. And I actually it was on Pinterest and it was some lady's blog or whatever. And I went and I commented and I was like, hey, what does this mean? The way she wrote it was just like way too confusing. Way, way, way too confusing. It was bizarre. Anyhow, I mean, it was with increases and stuff. So it's like you had increases, we had single crochet increase, but then you had 2 single crochets in between the increases. And the way she wrote it, I didn't know which one was which. I couldn't tell. I've never seen anything written like that before. So I'm like, okay. I did find in her comments some other people were questioning the pattern, and she explained her terminology. And then I was like, okay, all right, well, that's helpful. All right, so single crochet in the first one. Now we're doing that little border. 2 doubles, 2 chains, 2 doubles. Single crochet. And then the little, pretty little clustery thing. What I was trying to make was they're a pot holder / hot pad, but they're like double layered, and they have a pocket. Okay, well, they have a pocket, and in the pocket she has put like a cookie mix, right? A little bagged cookie mix. And then, gives them as gifts that way or whatnot. And I'm like, that's a perfect thing to take to a craft show. All right. Well, thanks for stopping, Magic Frog. I bet you I could sell those at a craft show. Hello, Karen. So I found a gingerbread one. She has a gingerbread. She has a snowman. And she has a Santa Claus. So I was at the Dollar Tree the other day. Well, I was also at Dollar General. At Dollar General, I found what I was looking for. I was looking for decorative, like spatulas. I found them. I got 3 different decorative spatulas, and they also came with cookie cutters, you guys. I'm like, yes, score, cha-ching, for $2, right? $2. Can't beat that. Can't beat it with a stick or a spatula, right? So I got 3 of those, and they're all different. And then at the Dollar Tree, I found cookie mix, for $1, whatever, $1.25 to $1.75, somewhere in that neighborhood. And so I have plans to make a gingerbread one, and I have gingerbread cookie mix, and then do the little Santa. It's going to be a thing. It's going to be so cute. But this pattern, I was just like, how can this be so hard? And it was really it was the frosting, the icing. We're making icing that goes on the gingerbread cookie, right? And so it makes a wave. It's like, ooh, like you iced something. It was a little wave. Goodness. Now I'm in a whole section of just single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet. So I'm doing that for 40 some rows. I think the construction of the whole thing is very interesting. I think you make like 2 panels, and you put batting between the panels, and then you sew these panels together. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how it turns out, how it's all constructed. I hope the instructions for constructing are easier than her pattern writing was. And I'm glad to see that many people commented, and they were like, can you clarify on this one part? I'm a little confused on this one part. I'm glad that I was not the only one. The other people were asking the same question, because it was weird. So she had like 2x single crochet, and then a comma. And then she had, hello, Shannon. So she had 2x single crochet, comma, 2 single crochet. I'm like, okay, one of those is an increase, right? One of those has to be an increase, but which way? Which way is the increase? Apparently Dale's gone outside and left the children unhinged out here, because it sounds like they're running all over the place down there, out there. Okay. Like I said, I have a whole bag of goodies here, but I'm not showing you everything, but I haven't even opened these. No, I have not even opened these. But talk about my pink tree, right? How do they open? How do they even open? I see tape, but what's taped? I don't know. I hope the package stays closed, you know, like once you take the tape off, do they stay in the package? I don't know. How does it come up to the top? Maybe like this. Okay, the top is taped up here. Uh-huh. Okay. If he seriously thinks he can go outside and leave them in here unsupervised, he's lost his mind, right? He's lost his mind. Oh, here we go. Lots of tape. Okay, now, can we get in? Are we in? Are we in the box? Maybe. Oh my gosh, you guys. I opened a Diamond Art Club box the other day, and I was so confused. So very confused on how to open this box. It did not open on the end. It opened, the whole side came out and opened. And I knew that, but I could not. There's like 2 little tabs on the sides, and I couldn't get the tabs open. I was like, how in tarnation does this open? I fought with it and fought with it and fought with it. And of course I'm filming, you know, of course. Okay, this is not opening. It's not opening. Guys, how do I get it open? Again, it looks like there's a little tab that should come out right here at the top. And this whole top opens up, but I'm going to break it. I'm just going to tear it. I'm tearing the tab. How do you get the tab out? This is what happened to me with the Diamond Art Club box. I couldn't get the tab out. Has anybody gotten a painting that the box was like that? It was a special box. It was one of the... Yeah, I'm going to end up tearing the tab. For sure. Okay. Oh, there. There we go. We got it. I may never get it back in, but... Oh. Oh. They will stay in the plastic, but this little cardboard part that says beads comes out like this. Okay. All right. There we go. Woo! Okay. We're going to dump out a few so we can see what's in here. So look, I hope you can see them. You can't see that at all because it's white. Okay, I'll show you. These are little flowers. Okay? Little pink snowflake. How about a star? How about just a pearl? Another pearl. Another kind of star. How about these? These are adorable. I think the bows is what did it for me. Another type of star. Oh, and then there's these. We got hearts in white and in pink. I mean, is that the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life? Aren't they adorable? I mean, there's a few other things in here too. I mean, there's other stuff. There's like this guy, that big round one right there. There's some blue and purple stuff in here. What else did I see that was really different? I don't know, that might be it. Oh, there's a different kind of a heart. There's this guy. They're so cute. You guys, come on, I want the heart. I want the little heart. There. A little heart like that, a little solid heart. Aren't they pretty? I mean, they're so cute. All right. We're going to stop playing with these, but these are going to go on a pink Christmas tree. For sure. We're going to make a pink Christmas tree. I don't know why I didn't start with the pink one. I just felt like starting with this colorful one, that's all. All right. Let's put these back in here. And then the box tucks in there like that. And okay, we're good. We're good for now. Yeah, but that Diamond Art Club box, you guys. Oh my goodness. I fought and fought and fought with that thing. It was ridiculous. And I'm filming, so I actually stopped. I just stopped until I did it off camera. And I was like, I'm done looking like a fool at this point. You know? Done looking like a fool. That's enough foolishness for one day. All right, so that was tree 3. We're on to tree 4. So, how are they looking? They're looking pretty good, right? Nice. There's our little trees. It's coming. Look, it's coming. Look at it. I still don't like the top one. I still think the top one's not pointy enough, but what am I going to do? They're cute. They're cute. Okay. And depending on how you glue them, gluing them will really help, you know. I love it. I love it. Okay, next color, we're going with a blue. So we're going to go with this blue right here. Let's go with this blue. And what are we doing? The same thing all over again until we get to the 5th round. Until we get to the 5th round. So I'm not going to explain all this. I'm just going to work and talk. And look, we've got 3 of the layers done already, you guys. We've got 3 of them done already. And we're working on the 4th. We'll definitely get the 4th one done. We'll probably get the 5th one started. So I think that next week we'll do the trees again. Do the trees one more week. Because we do have a base and a star. And the star is 2 layers. I already know that. You make 2 of them. And she sews them together. I'm thinking glue. I'm truly, truly thinking glue. I have fabric glue and it works really, really good on yarn. And I'm thinking I'm gluing everything together. That's what I'm thinking. Now, she uses a hot glue gun. Probably just, you know, for the sake of speed, really. Bye, Michelle. For the sake of speed, no doubt, you know, because hot glue adheres quicker than a glue that has to dry. But still, I prefer the liquid glue versus the hot glue. I don't like to hot glue things. If I don't have to hot glue anything, I'm not doing it. You know? I don't want to be burning my fingers and all that. So I use my fabric glue. How are you guys with a hot glue gun? I'm terrible. I am terrible. And I make a mess with it. I am not very accurate with hot glue. It seems to just go everywhere and makes a big old mess. So that's another reason. I don't want to get it all over. And the strings and I just not a fan of hot glue. If I can use something else, I will use something else. You know? Fabric glue is not that bad, Sherry. I mean, it does seem to dry pretty quickly. You know? I have glued a lot of things lately with fabric glue, and it seems to dry fairly quick. Not, of course, as fast as a hot glue would, but you know. Okay, we're on round 3 already. Round 3 is an increase round of a double crochet, then 2 double crochets. A double, and then 2. In and out we go, in and out we go. Doors are open, doors are closed, doors are open, doors are closed. Oh, goodness. It's so, so different. Jackson comes over and he just wants to sit in front of the TV and watch a movie. I'm like, yes. Sit in front of the TV and watch a movie. The pink tree is going to be different. It's not cotton. So it might be a little more flexible, you know, not as stiff as this one. Okay, that was 18. We've made it around. Join to the chain. I guess we joined to the chain. Chain 3. Now we're doing double crochet, 2 doubles, double crochet. And start that over again. So it's a double, 2, and then it's actually 2 single crochets in a row. Now we got 2 in a row, and an increase of 2, and then 2 in a row. So the next round will probably have 3 in between the doubles, between the increases. The only thing you need to remember when they word it that way is that you end with one single crochet instead of 2. And 1 instead of 2. Okay, now here we go. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if I got it right. The next round is chain 3. Oh, no, she just three double crochets in a row. So there's 1, 2, and 3. I mean, I knew there were going to be 3, but I thought maybe she would do something weird, like, you know, do 1 and then your increase and then 2 or something. I don't know. What are you guys doing this weekend? Anybody doing anything exciting? Anything fun? I have no plans this weekend other than to watch Dale build the boxes. Hey, Dale, build the boxes. Oh. Every once in a while, he likes me to come out and just see what he's doing. Moral support. How's it looking? It's way more than I ever dreamed of, honestly. I just wanted maybe some fencing over the tulips. I would have been happy with that, but oh, now we have a whole system here. It's okay. He's having fun doing it. That's the thing. He's having fun doing it. It's costing a lot of money. I'm not paying for it. He is. But he's having fun, I guess. Oh, tomorrow he's going to go work on a lawnmower. He's got plans tomorrow to work on a lawnmower. My cousin messaged me several days ago, I guess. We saw her at my niece's wedding. A rally for Take Off Pounds Sensibly on Saturday. Well, that sounds like fun. And her dad's lawnmower is messing up. So apparently they talked about Dale working on lawnmowers at my niece's wedding. So they know that that's something he does. So they asked him. They were asking if he could look at her dad's lawnmower. So, yeah. He has already. He went over there yesterday. But he needed to get some parts. So he's going back tomorrow. All right. Now we're to our fancy little round. Oh, that one's really a cone. See, we got a real cone there. So it's a chain one, single crochet, just like all the other rounds, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets in that next stitch. Then just do that pattern all the way around. You know, the possibilities are endless for this. Make all kinds of cute things. Oh, visiting with your dad. Oh, cleaning house. Cleaning your house. You didn't clean your dad's house. Oh. At first I thought you were like, you visited your dad and cleaned his house. No, I don't go clean my dad's house. I'm like, you know what? You are a capable person. You can weed, you can mow your lawn, you can feed your horse, you can clean your house. You know? I mean, there are some things he can't do for sure, and he does need some help with some things. Like Dale was over there recently working on his eaves trough. He had some issue with a downspout or something, and it was letting the water seep into the house. Well, that's not good. So Dale went and helped him with that. But, you know, clean your house, do your laundry. He makes his own food. He's very capable still, so I'm not cleaning his house. Will I say that he cleans his house well? No. No, I will not. Does he change his sheets very often? No. But, you know, who am I to judge? And I would say that's not really, I mean, that's not anything real new, you know? Well, of course they didn't, Shannon. Of course they didn't. They kept themselves fed and clothed, right? Do they do laundry? Please tell me the boys do laundry. I think all boys, all men, all boys need to know how to do laundry. You know? You need to know how to do laundry. My son's been doing laundry forever. Like, you will do laundry. We had to get a new washer for the other house. Shannon called up one day and she's like, the washer won't spin. It's not doing anything. Dale could have taken a lot of time and looked at it and whatnot, but he found a good deal at Menards. He found a used one at Menards and brought it home. They do have a guarantee. So he brought it home, looked it up, fixed up a couple things that he noticed, hooked it up here to water, and made sure it was working and spinning and doing what it was supposed to do. And then took it over to her house yesterday, maybe, and hooked it up for him. So the washing machine and the dryer that they had, you guys, they've been around. I mean, Dale had stuff at his house before him and I, moved in together, and I had stuff, and it's just, that stuff was old. The furnace is in over there. That's exciting news. The furnace is in. He had to do some stuff in the floor. He had to, how many of these am I supposed to have this round? I think I got stitches enough to do another one, but I want to make sure. How many am I supposed to have? How many am I supposed to have? Does it say? Does it say? 15 times. Okay, so I should have 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm not going to have 15. I got room for 14, but not 15. What? Okay, maybe it's smaller than it's supposed to be. I don't know. Oh, ding dong. Oh no, I did it right. How many rounds have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is the 6th round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. I only have 14. Why do I only have 14? I don't know. I'm not going to be too concerned about it. It's bigger than the last one. That's all that matters to me. And I don't have any more stitches left. So I might have done something wrong on the last increase round. Not increased enough. I don't know. But it's bigger. It's bigger. So that's all that matters to me. Right? Okay. Here's our next little piece of our tree. Look. It's so cute. So stinking cute, right? I wanna make mine more pointy, like this. Like make them real pointy, like that. This one will never get very pointy, but sticking my finger in there and pulling them down. There you go. And when I glue them, I can glue them that way. I can glue them, make them more pointy. Look at that. I know it looks funny with all these ends, but anyhow. And then there's this one. All right, we're getting us a little tree there. Look at that. We got us a little tree. Oh boy. So we're going to be able to start the last one. I think there's only one more. Sorry, I'm eating cold fries currently. I normally don't get my own fries. I just share his. So I'm digging through for the little crunchy ones. I want the little crunchy ones. Okay. Next. What we got next? One more tree. One more tree. Mm-hmm. She calls them trees too. All right, we have to do a green. Which green? Which green? We got this one. We got this one. And we got that one. Which one do you think would look best with my color combination for my next tree? Isn't it pretty, Sean? When I saw this cake of yarn at the store, I was like, oh, yep. That's going to make a pretty little tree. This one or this one? This one or this one? I mean, it depends on which way we're looking at. See, which way are we going though? Which direction? Which direction? This way? Do you like these two better? These? We could shoot the gap. We could go in the middle. The middle one's got blue and green. What do you think? The darker aqua. This one. The first one. Okay. I'm good with that. Yeah. I didn't really like the limeish green one with it. That wasn't a good choice for our color palette. You think I can finish this last one in 15 minutes? What do you think? Think I can do it? Okay, you sit over there. And I've got plenty of yarn to make more like this if I wanted to. Now, decorating it, the choices. Oh my goodness, the choices, the decisions will be endless. What all are we going to put on our little leaves? I'm hearing interesting noises from the living room. I have no idea what I'm hearing. No idea what is happening out there. This I know, though. Dale is not in the house. This I know. He's not in the house. So. Yeah, we're just going to cruise. We're going to cruise. We're going to get this done. Anything interesting diamond painting wise, guys? Anything interesting? I've looked a little bit. I haven't seen anything that I'm going, oh, that's cute. Which is good. I bought enough lately to last me for a while. I was doing really good not buying anything. And then there was a little streak of, oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I like that. You know? I'm telling you what, that Sheena Pike. Oh, my goodness. When I opened up that box and I saw that all of that white was going to be fairy dust, I was like, really? Seriously? Yep. They were serious. I don't know what they're doing out there. They're doing something weird. All right. What am I supposed to do now? One and then an increase. One and then an increase. Is that correct? I believe that's correct. Double crochet Then 2 doubles. Yep. All right. Double crochet. And then 2. A double crochet. And then 2. You haven't won the lotto. So you still have a big list. I don't usually put things in a list. If it's something I really want, I usually just get it, There's very few that I go back later and I'm like, hey, and I really, really should have got that. There's been a couple, but not many. I mean, clearly, I can't diamond paint fast enough to, get very many done, so. Yesterday, Dale was putting the vacuum away in the bedroom. In the bedroom. And he was like, there's yarn everywhere. And I'm like, I know. I know. I said, I'm trying to use it. I am trying to use it. I am trying to crochet. Get as much done as I can. But, there's only so much time in a day. There's only so much time in a day. All right. Next. This is the double crochet in the next stitch. Then 2. And then we're on to 2 in between. Right, Sean? I get it. It certainly does. When you think, that's cute, but I probably have something similar downstairs. That Sheena Pike, though. I had to get that Sheena Pike. Those are my colors, and it's so pretty. And I want to work on it in the worst way. But how can I do that when I have Captured by Radiance right there, hanging over the chair currently, because I had to take it off my table. And it's not even close to halfway. Not even close to halfway. I might be closing in on a little bit over a third. Well, it's getting close to halfway, but it's not halfway. Even after I finish this row, it's not halfway. It is not. I think with this yarn, I would even go down another hook size. It's still a little loose. I mean, it's not terrible, but I think I could go down even another half a hook size and it'd still be okay. I think so. And that's the thing. You got to keep track of that stuff. You keep track of it, for next time. Take notes, write things down. Yep. I have to remember to do that. Okay. Next round is the 3 double crochets. Two double crochet increase. So 1, 2. No. That was in the same stitch, silly. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 in the same stitch. I finished 2 things this morning. One only needed pom-poms. I was having a hard time finding cute little pom-poms to go on this little Santa hat, this little baby Santa hat I made. So I ordered them on Amazon, of course. So I finished that. Just put pom-poms on it. It's done. It's super cute. And then these pumpkin squares that I was working on at the retreat. I didn't know exactly what I was doing with them. Well, I did. I had a thought, and it changed. I was going to do like a either just a pouch with 4 pumpkin squares or turn it into like a book sleeve. Well, I got going on it, and then I found another picture I had saved, and it was a bag. And the next thing you know, I'm turning this thing into a bag, and I'm making a strap, and the strap took a little while. I wanted a nice, sturdy strap. So I ended up doing a Tunisian crochet strap. And yeah, it got finished this morning. And I'm slightly obsessed with it. If I have a minute, I'll go get it and I'll show you guys. Okay, I'm going to count my stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 30. I think that's correct. 30 stitches for that round. Yep, 30. Okay, now what do we do? Because we got to increase again. Oh, now we're going to have 4 in between, but she's going to do it. She's going to do it different. So we're going to chain 3, and we're going to do 2 double crochets. So 1, and then 1 in the next one. Then our next stitch gets our increase. And then we're going to do 2 double crochets. And that's our repeat. So when we start the repeat over, we're back to 2 double crochets. So that basically puts 4 in between our increases. So now we're to the increase. So we're going to increase. And now I can just do 4 in row. We're almost there, look. Then an increase. And then 4. I have a feeling somebody's got a game or something out there, Game Boy or whatever they have these days. I'm out of touch, but it feels like that's what's going on out there in my living room. Because I don't think it's my TV. Which is unusual because they never bring that kind of stuff here to my house. But they'll pick them up from their grandma's house, so there's no telling. Hey, my furnace just came on, you guys. It's that cold. It really is that cold. It's only mid-40s today. Okay, here's our last increase. And now we end with 2 double crochets. We started with 2 and then we, Okay. Slip stitch. This is our last round. We know what this is going to be. We know what this is going to be, right? No, stop. That's not what I wanted you to do. My screen went black, and now I want to go back and, So, chain 1. Single crochet in the first stitch. And then 2 doubles. Chain 2. 2 doubles. I didn't really know that we'd get this far in one day. Like I said, we've got the tree trunk to go, and the star, and the construction. So that will probably be sufficient for next week, and we'll have a tree made. course, this row takes the longest because it's got the most stitches in it. Gotta laugh. Somebody else that I messaged this morning is messaging me. Like, hey, thank you. Thank you. It's all retreat stuff. I gotta get busy on retreat stuff. I gotta start working on donations, door prizes, that kind of stuff. Hey, we actually have a wait list, you guys. A couple other people signed up and we were full. Now we have a wait list. There's a couple people I still have to get money from, but a couple people that just signed up. I'm like, yep, okay. We got a couple people on our wait list. Wouldn't it be something to actually not have to like burn through our wait list and, try to find people? It always seems that at least 8 to 10 people end up having to like drop out for whatever reason. It would be amazing to just like get your group, get your crew, get them all signed up and keep it that way. In a fantasy world somewhere, that could happen. In my world, it doesn't happen. I want you guys to see this. I want you to see it before we go. I mean, you'll be able to see it next week, but, we're almost there. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's getting very roughly. Hey, I organized my books. I had this huge pile of books over there. And Dale had grabbed this great big huge box and started putting them all in this box. And I was like, I also did a video. I did a haul video. I had 4 months worth of books that I hadn't shown anybody. So it's not a ton for 4 months. Really isn't. I'm trying to keep it down. I'm trying to keep everything down. It's just not working. All my purchasing. I'm trying to keep it down, but it's not working. But this box was it had book of the month boxes in it, and they were all over the place, and other books I'd purchased. It was a mess. Now they're all neat and tidy over there. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks of books on the floor. I know. Shame on me. But books are just one of those things. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to miss out on like a good series or my favorite series or adding on to a series. Some of the books I bought were like the next book in a series. Like, I can't just not get the next book in a series. And then Book of the Month Club. I mean, they're a good deal. Book of the Month books are nice books, and they're a good deal. They are a nice price for a nice hardcover book, We're on the last one. We're getting excited now. We're on the last one, last one. Okay, time to slip stitch and fasten her up. Okay. Now I gotta weave in all these ends. A book advent calendar. I wish someone would do that for me, Sean. I love that. I've seen people do that. There's a YouTuber I watch, and she has somebody pick out 24 or 25 books or whatever for her every year. And she reads them, and she does it throughout the year, which is the cool thing, though. She does it throughout the whole year. And so she vlogs each book as she opens it and reads it and tells you about it. So she does one every month. So it's really kind of cool. And then come December, she's got like a vlog a day ready to go about the book of the day. I think it's a cool idea. I love it. All right. Here we go. Put it on there. Oh, look how cute it is. Look at how adorable that is. And it'll get a little taller when we put it in the pot. We're going to put it in its pot and it'll get taller. It's so cute. I love it. All right. Let me show you this hat. You guys, this hat is so cute. I'll show you the hat. Hang on. He's blowing in a balloon. Just a balloon. And that's what's making all the weird noise. Okay. What in the world? Okay. Let's move the little tree over here. And look at the baby hat. Look at the little baby hat. What do you think? Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? It's all sparkle yarn. See it sparkling? It's all sparkle. It's a 6 to 12 month little baby hat. I think it's adorable. It was so easy to make too. And the little pom-poms, oh my gosh. They're fur. They're not like, I didn't want those like chenille craft pom-poms. You know what I mean? These are actually little furry pom-poms. It's so cute. I love it. I don't know. I'm tempted to make a couple more. Maybe make a bigger one. Then I'd need other pom-poms, bigger pom-poms. I do have some bigger white pom-poms. They were too big. They were just way too big on this. But I could make a smaller one. Or I could go one size bigger. This thing has all the sizes. It has like newborn, 0 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9. It just, or maybe it was 6 to 12. It just so many sizes. And it's so cute. Isn't that adorable? I'm loving it. I'm definitely in the Christmas mode here. So it's all Christmas stuff. Yep. All right. I'm going to go. I'm going to eat my McChicken and see what these children are doing. They're just in and out. I don't know what they're doing. So I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for hanging out. And next week, we make the base, the star, put the tree together maybe. We'll see. All right. Smaller versions. Even littler, ittier, bittier. All right. They'd be quick to do. I'm not certain I'm going to do them all in sparkle yarn, but I have some regular red and some white too. I'll have to be sparkle probably, but anyhow, super cute. All right. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for hanging out, you guys.